All right, what is going on? It is the 21st of February. Obviously, things never go according to plan. The original plan tonight was to meet my buddy Ben at a new property he's got, and he just picked it up like, I don't know, maybe a month ago. He's hunted it 3 times. The first time he hunted it, he went solo, ended up calling in 11 dogs. He's got it on video. Called in 11 dogs at once. 2 separate packs came in from opposite sides of the field. He killed 3 of them. Next time he hunted, called in 7, and then we were gonna go out and hunt it together today, but the landowner wants to meet me before I go hunt it with him. So I was gonna meet him at like 9:15 at the property, but I ended up getting stuck at home watching a movie with the wife and one of the kids and didn't make it out there. So he's hunting that right now. I am hunting one of the spots closer to my house, and then after that we're gonna end up meeting up and we're gonna hit a few more spots together. So I'd like to get out there with him. It's a good win for that property. He sent me a video as soon as he got there and the dogs were already howling in the field. So I'm gonna try to maybe knock one down over here, and then we'll hit a few more spots. It is beautiful out tonight. It's nice and dark out. We got a ton of snow, yes, well, for this area. It snowed all day today, all last night. Calm winds, 5 to 8 miles an hour, absolutely perfect. So gonna try and get a few of them knocked down. I hope I got my call with me. Yep. So yeah, I'm gonna hit this first spot and hopefully get something to come in. I've killed 6 dogs over here this year. 6 dogs within like a half mile. Got 2 properties half mile away from each other. I've killed 3 at this property and 3 at the other one. So hopefully get one on the ground and keep it rolling from there. Alright, so just left the first stand, started with prey distress, nothing came in. I ended up hitting a couple lone howls. I had a double come in from the east. They ended up passing me and they were gonna keep going. They came out at about 150 yards running through the woods. They passed me. So I immediately threw on a little bit of that Tony Tebby Picky Eaters. They both stopped on a dime, turned around, came in. I shot the one and dropped it at about 110. Tried calling the other one in, couldn't get it to come in. But the first dog I shot got up and started walking across the pond. I shot at it again and it looked like I missed it at like 80 yards. Then it sat down. I shot at it again and missed it at 70 yards. So I'm going right now to take a shot with this rifle and see if my zero's off or something, because I shot a coyote through its ear hole earlier this week at 130 yards, directly through its ear hole at 130 yards. So there's no reason this gun should be off at 80 yards. So that coyote's dead. I ended up going up and getting it. It laid down in the cattails and died right there. But I'm gonna go double check this zero real quick because I'd like to hit some more stands. It's only midnight, so we'll see. Okay, well, tonight turned into a absolute shit show. So the first coyote came in, I shot it. The rifle clearly shot to the right. I mean, it essentially gutted this coyote. I'd say 4 or 5 days ago, this gun was dead on. I mean, I killed 2 dogs at 130. I put a bullet hole through a dog's ear, and then I shot another one at almost 190. Perfect shot. So after I missed that and then missed the 2 follow-ups tonight, I went to a property I have. I put a hand warmer on a box. I just wanted to see if this gun was off, if my zero got messed up somehow. I go to shoot, I pull the trigger, and my suppressor completely explodes. I mean, like fireworks through my thermal. And my threads were tight. I didn't have any strikes on my baffle, so I have no idea what happened. My head's ringing right now. There was fragments from that suppressor all over the place. And I actually had, there's damage to the baffles starting from the back, and they line up with the final strike on the end cap. So I truly have no idea what happened. This is a Diligent Defense Enticer S. I've got probably 400, 500 rounds to the suppressor, never once had a problem. I have a LTI at home that I never shoot because I like this S so much, but that was one of the scariest things I've had happen while hunting or while shooting, and I have no idea why it happened. So I'm gonna email Diligent Defense and see what they say, but that's bullshit to me because I run it direct thread, so there's no crazy QD mount or anything, any weird mounting system. It is a direct thread to my gun, and everything was tight. That's one of the things I double check every time I get out in the field. I just double check my baffle's tight, double check the suppressor's tight, and it exploded tonight. So that is a bad way to end what should have been a great night coyote hunting. So I'll give an update on what Diligent Defense says about it, but I'm not happy. All right, so I wanted to do a little update on the whole suppressor issue. Last night, after I went and tried to do that shot to make sure my gun was still zeroed, the first shot, that suppressor blew up. I emailed Diligent Defense at midnight. By 12:15, I had a response email. So, I mean, in the middle of the night, they responded within 15 minutes. This morning, she emailed me, and the first thing they asked is if I was okay. And I was like, yeah, I'm fine. I don't know what happened. I don't know why this happened. This morning, she asked for a phone call. Gave her a phone call. Again, first thing, I just want to make sure you're okay. I was like, yeah, I'm fine. She goes, I don't know why that would have happened. The only thing that I can think is that it would have been a materials failure. She goes, I've only seen this a couple times out of the thousands of cans that we've sold. She goes, so I'm going to replace that suppressor. She goes, but I couldn't find my serial number on the can. So I'm like, I don't know where the serial number's at. She goes, so you're going to have to do a tax stamp again. She goes, we're going to pay for the tax stamp, which is $200, which I'm like, that's great. And she goes, and I want you to go online and pick out a second suppressor that you want. And she goes, and I'm going to send you a second suppressor for free because this shouldn't have happened. It's a giant inconvenience, and that was dangerous. So they made it right. I have never dealt with customer service that was that great in my life. So they're sending me another can for free and replacing this can and paying for both the tax stamps. So that's a thumbs up to Diligent Defense. I mean, the suppressors are amazing. Quieter than my buddy's Huxworks. I mean, and that's a, you know, over $1,000 suppressor. They have just been phenomenal. And, you know, the customer service just shows, you know, I will 100%, I will only run Diligent. Even though I had this issue, I will still continue to only run Diligent Defense suppressors, because I think it was a fluke. Who knows? It could have been baffle strikes. And after the third baffle strike, it just had a catastrophic failure. I mean, I really don't know, but, you know, completely happy with the customer service, and, you know, I'm excited to get these new cans. So I just wanted to give you guys an update on it.